Hello everyone, this is Ray from Exclusively Comics and Entertainment, and I want to talk to you about a fan film that I come across online that I just discovered that was made. You know, one of my favorite actors in sci-fi was Nathan Fillion and his role in Firefly. I even have the prop gun from the series, well, a copy of it that's been made, and truly I think he's one of those underutilized actors that is in Hollywood that never has went to that superstardom level, which he could if this movie would have been made. So back in 2018, Nathan Fillion, I suppose that it was funded by himself and others, made a fan film of the movie Uncharted. And if any of you do not know, Uncharted is probably one of the most popular Sony games that there is. It's sort of an iteration of Indiana Jones, probably even better than Indiana Jones in the modern era. If you want to, another example, sort of like Lara Croft Tomb Raider. And the way that this is made and how it is written, how it is acted, how it is shot is really cutting edge, I believe, and it really shows the creativity of Nathan Fillion. Now, this was probably made as a teaser to be able to say, hey, Sony, this is what I made. Now, can you fund me on a movie for this? And it's just made as a fan made film, not for profit, and it has over 4 million views on YouTube. I strongly encourage that you check this out. Nathan Fillion sort of looks like Nathan Drake, and he does such a tremendous job in acting. And whoever wrote this, I'm not sure if he was the writer of this or not, but it is just tremendous. And even though it's only 14 minutes long, it is action-packed, and the sequences of action in this just captures everything that everyone loves in the game of Uncharted. Now, of course, I think this is going to be one of these series or movie iterations that is never going to be made. Just like it is highly unlikely, unless something changes, that we will ever get Ben Affleck's Batman. But Sony is going with Tom Holland as Nathan Lane. They're going with, of course, a younger actor, and I guess that's okay. But really, it is something that I believe that Sony really missed out on, and they should have made this was made back during 2018. If they released it even in 2019, before all of the pandemic and everything would have taken place, by the time it hit theaters, it might have been 2020, and you know, it probably would have been a disappointment if that would have been the case. But it's too bad that this was not made. Even the sequences of capturing how the gameplay is, how it goes from he jumps out of a window and lands. Of course, nothing is wrong with him, and just totally with the whole gameplay dynamic there, which is just awesome. And it really does a tremendous capture shot where it captures him as he, from a third person, just like it would be a game, when he goes to try to make his way or tries to escape. And it is just one of the most dynamic shots that I think that needs to be captured by Hollywood, and is really sort of revolutionary, I think, when you look at camera action and how to do sequences in which people that are accustomed to the game would relate to, and that would be such a fan favorite of. It's really sad that this is never going probably to be made. I mean, it's going to be made under Tom Holland, but it's just not going to be the same. I don't think Nathan Fillion does a great job, and too bad we did not get his version of this. It's really sad that also that even if things can be funded through crowdfunding and things like that, that there isn't some allowance by these companies, that even though the product is their IP and everything, and they could profit off of it, that the movie rights are not given to more independent creators to be able to create their vision of what they see. People want the millions of dollars invested in these movies, and yes, it does take money to make movies, but I think that independent filmmakers, even for a couple $100,000, which is not really a lot for a movie, can make do with making these movies and their visions of these movies, and still, hold on to the essence of what the IP is. And I really wish that these companies, though I know that you have to protect your product, you have to protect your intellectual property, but it's not saying that both cannot profit from them. When we have Superman movies that was never made, we have a Superman 5 movie that we never got of Christopher Reeves, and that is so sad. We have Superman Lives, and we'll never get that. We have a version of Batman that we'll never get because told from a different point of view, and because we'll never get because these companies, and though they're trying to protect their IP, which they have every right to do, they don't have any leniency in it, that they want to be in control of it all and hinder the creativity of people that simply make these movies because they're fans. And Nathan Fillion did just, like I said, a great job in this, and I would like for everybody to go and check this short film out. It's on YouTube, and it really shows the kind of work that Nathan Fillion can do. And he had a role in Suicide Squad, but that was kind of a waste of his talent in my estimation. We've seen what kind of work that he can do in the various roles that he has had, and it's sad that too many politics is behind, and inner workings between companies and company politics hinders creativity, and the fans don't get what they desire. And we truly would have got what we desire out of Nathan Fillion's Uncharted. And so anyway, go and check this out. It's easy to find. Just Nathan Fillion's Uncharted fan-made film. Just search it on YouTube. And I hope that each and every one of you enjoy it. It was made 2 years ago. This is my first time to even look at it. I mean, I have watched all of the cutscene films that has been put together by various channels online, and I've enjoyed those. Of course, they're like 3 or 4 hours long of CGI characters, game characters, but the story is told and is great of Uncharted, and it's action adventure, and yeah, check it out, and I hope that you enjoy it. And just remember to like, share, subscribe, hit that bell for notification, and we'll be trying to put more content out, and I'll be putting my own films out. Hopefully have some trailers coming out for my one movie that I'm doing, and so we'll continue on and enjoy, keep making films yourself. Create characters yourself, make films. I mean, make something, be creative. Just because it's not some big blockbuster Hollywood film doesn't mean that you can't go out there and make films yourself, because there is definitely ways that you can do this yourself if you have a desire to do it, if it's in your heart to bring your characters to life. And we'll talk to you later, and bye-bye.